The Portofino Tower in South Beach is a luxury high-rise with generous floor plans and floor-to-ceiling glass windows with views like these that take your breath away.
Hi, I'm David Charette and this is Jay BRITTO.
We are BRITTO Charette, an interior design firm based in Miami. Our main focus is the high-end residential market in South Florida and around the Americas.
Almost every one of our projects incorporates some piece of custom millwork, and we're really proud of being innovative in industrial design.
The design team at BRITTO Charette redesigned the entire unit for their client, inspired by a beach modern European style. Today we get to tour this luxury vacation home renovation on SOFLO Home Project. Welcome to SOFLO Home Project. Portofino Tower is one of the first ultra-luxury residences that now form part of the hugely popular area known as SOFI, otherwise known as South the 5th in South Beach. It's an address known all over the world, and this is where BRITTO Charette's international clients from Italy chose as their vacation home. They wanted a more sophisticated design that complemented the breathtaking water views, which meant interior designers Jay BRITTO and David Charette had to completely gut the unit to make that vision a reality. Today, we get an exclusive tour. This 2,700 square foot vacation home has 3 bedrooms and 2.5 bathrooms. The interior spaces and even the outdoor terraces have been completely updated to match these amazing South Point views. David,
Hey,
Jay,
how's it going?
Absolutely well. How are you?
Thank you.
Welcome back to SOFLO Home Project, another
Thank you.
gorgeous project by BRITTO Charette. So tell us the backstory, because your clients are from Italy, and Italian design is known for very clean, modern lines. And I see that throughout the entire common areas here.
Yes, we had the guidelines to follow clean lines, a beachy yet sophisticated look.
The first space we find when entering this unit is the living room. It is the perfect spot for entertaining while enjoying the views. This is what vacation living in South Beach is all about. I love all the furniture. It is so sleek, but yet super comfortable at the same time.
Texture is a big deal with our design, and really brings in a subtlety that you might not see right away. So we added those things, but you know, kids like to make messes, so we picked fabrics that would really be easy to clean.
So the main seating area has a gorgeous feature wall. Is that like a marble slab? I mean,
Yes.
it's gorgeous.
Well, that's one of the materials that we like to use. It's kind of like an alabaster stone,
Okay.
but it's man-made, so it's resin reality. When you touch it, feels like marble.
Got it.
So the good thing about it is translucent, so you can, we light it up from behind, and it gives that really nice soft glow at night.
The
so it's a
LED
great
panels
feature.
are set up so that you don't get a hot spot. So you have even glow throughout the 3-form product.
Now, I love how you created sort of a definition between the two areas with that low profile console.
What it's also great is that it's at a height that at a party, people could also just kind of park on there and sit and talk to people on either side. It's perfect for accent elements, books, and then also a place where the kids can play and draw on as well. So it has multiple functions.
Right, and I know you added some really interesting features, especially with the ceiling.
So we don't like using the traditional 4-inch soffits. It looks dated and it's kind of chunky. So more and more we're going towards a knife edge or an angled edge, and it makes it look like you went up with an X-Acto knife and cut the ceiling open. And it's more dramatic, it looks more sophisticated. We're still able to hide the LED light within that area, and we think it's a great solution. And that's something that Jay and I have been developing in almost all of our projects.
And really, you have enough lighting all the way around that you didn't incorporate what's typical, like a light fixture in the center ceiling. You kept everything very clean.
Right. That's the thing about condo living. It's developers that give you 2 J boxes in the ceiling in order for you to put a light fixture either here and there. They never happen to be in the place that you need it.
Right.
So in order for you to move them around, you will have to drop the ceilings. By having, we can't drop the ceilings here because then we will kill the views and everything, and the apartment will feel smaller.
Right. Beautiful, beautiful work. Coming up on SOFLO Home Project, we take a look at this vacation home's cool indoor and alfresco dining spaces.
Tackling a large project like these big picture windows could be really difficult. We're going to show you how we made it really easy for these homeowners on today's SOFLO Home Project.
Welcome back to SOFLO Home Project. New York City might have the Soho district in Lower Manhattan. South Beach has SOFI, which is south of 5th. And this is where the Portofino Tower is located and where the design team of BRITTO CHARETTE transformed a unit for their clients from Italy. The dining room is between the living room and kitchen. This custom-built dining space is both casual and elegant. So the entire design is very kid-friendly because your clients have 2 small children.
Yeah, we love it. It's got a banquette feel, which is great for family and get-togethers, but at the same time, we've rounded the edges of the dining room table so the kids don't get hit coming in and out. And even the accessory, it's made of rubber, so the kids can't break it.
Yeah, it's casual and it's elegant at the same time.
Very often in condominiums, you have vertical stack and you also have structure. They're fixed elements.
So we wanted to disguise that it was a big, massive wall.
And one of the things we decided to do was to have the panel as well as put a mirror in there. So it reflects the views, but it makes it into a statement. And in great design, you take something that's an eyesore or a problem and you make it into something that's a feature.
So right above the dining table, and really what typically defines a dining area within this one open concept space is that very unique light fixture.
Yes, Floss is one of the brands that we like to use a lot for our lighting solutions. In this case, the J-Box, like we mentioned earlier, they're not necessarily what you need it. So in this case, finding a solution, how to place a chandelier that you have the J-Box that is away from the table, but the table has to be in a specific place, otherwise you take too much room of it. So the best thing is to have something like this, something organic that you can move and swing around. So in this case, it doesn't matter what the J-Box is.
It's a genius solution. So not only can you dine indoors, but you can also dine outdoors. And we're gonna see that space as soon as we see what Tack Renato from Florida Home Improvement Associates has for us today.
This is a pretty cool installation today because I actually got to meet with these homeowners before we decided to go with Florida Home Improvements to determine exactly how they wanted this opening to go. And they were really concerned about, it being installed properly, so not only they'd be protected from hurricane storms, but just the windstorms and the rainstorms that we get all summer long was a big concern, and I could see why. There's some areas where they had water come in, so there were a lot of things to take into account. So I know they make really great decisions, and I'm excited to see how everything turns out. I'm getting out of the way so the crew can get in here and get this thing started. So now that this opening is finished, it's really rewarding to see because I actually met with these homeowners and helping them make the best decisions for this space. This is a difficult installation and it was something that we really wanted to make sure went perfectly for this family. So when the windows were removed, we actually had to dig out because the windows were level with the exterior ground. So we had to dig out and pour concrete to make sure that that area was secure, watertight, and we had something strong to go into when we installed the first set of windows. We also had to put new wood buck frames around the entire perimeter of the opening to have something to secure on the perimeter, and we had to do all Dade County approved mall bars. We ordered great windows from Custom Window Systems that's going to give them the hurricane protection they were looking for in this space. We also went with really energy efficient windows because we removed the tree which was providing a lot of shade for this space, and now that it's gone we wanted to make sure we didn't allow the heat to come in. So we went with the Solar Max technology. So they got the hurricane protection they wanted, the energy efficiency. The opening is really strong, really secure, and it really enhances the whole entry of the home. So they love how everything turned out. Back to you, Martin.
Thank you, Tat. Now this is perfect for outdoor dining. Right off of the main dining area that we were in before.
Right.
Super spacious balcony, guys.
Yeah.
And I love how you really created 2 different areas so that over there can be just for lounging, conversation. Right. This can really be multifunctional for dining, maybe playing out here. And then the one thing that I noticed is that you did continue the flooring out here, but then the finish would be different, correct?
Right, so it's honed, which is, we take the sheen away from it.
So it's more rough.
Right.
A little bit of texture.
And that's meant for?
So you don't slip and fall.
Got it.
Right, it's more friction.
Again, it's a great space because it ties into the main living areas that we saw before, it ties into the dining area, and then right through here is the kitchen, and we're gonna see this space as soon as we come back, right?
Absolutely.
Hey Juan, how are you?
Hey, Hunter, how you doing?
I'm good. Am I safe? Are we good?
Yes, you're safe.
There's
It's
no mold.
decontaminated.
All right, all right. That's what you're here for, right?
Yes, yes.
So if somebody suspects mold in their house, what do?
First thing is they call us, Ace Restoration Services.
And then what happens?
Well, then what we do is we come out, and the first thing we do is we moisture map your property or the affected area. Once we suspect that there's any type of water or mold damage, we're not an assessor. We're a remediator. So then what we do is we call one of our assessors to come and do an official assessment.
Great. So what happened here?
Well, here, what happened was this client had a subterranean pipe break. That means that the pipe break was underground, under the tile.
What do you say we take a look down here?
Yes, let's take a look at it.
Let's do it. Okay, Juan, so what do we have in this scenario?
So here, the subterranean pipe leak was right here, right where the main manifold of the water lines are.
And so ultimately, the breach in the pipe isn't just a plumbing problem, it became a mold problem.
Yes, mold grows fast in the right environment, and obviously here it was in the wall underground, so that caused the moisture to be the cause of the mold in the drywall. Well, we called our plumber, and the plumber did a leak test. Then we were able to determine that the pipe break was here, and then we did was we trenched it, and then we kind of decontaminated. We set up containment here.
Right, so now the mold is gone, taking
mold
care of
is
that
gone.
problem, so it's safe to be around.
Yes,
And
yes.
then what are these giant fans here?
So this is a dehumidifier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and this is an air scrubber. So this helps lower the moisture content here in the dwelling, in the structure.
Right.
And then this will scrub all the mold or any mold spores that could possibly be in the air.
Right, so while you're repairing the situation, you're keeping it clean and mold-free in that process so that when you cover it back up, mold doesn't happen again.
Absolutely. And now we still have to do here is once it's completely dry, then what we'll do is we'll encapsulate it and kind of do like an antimicrobial encapsulant so the mold doesn't come back.
Someone might look at this and think, how am I supposed to pay for that? So the question is, how are they?
Yes, it's a legitimate question. So when you call us, we're remediators, but we work with a group of attorneys, a group of plumbers, a group of assessors, and what we do is we help you from point A to point Z.
If someone doesn't know any better and they think their claim is denied and that's it, then they might think that they just have to live with this or it's going to have to come out of pocket, and that's not the case, correct?
No, not at all. If your claim is denied, then we'll still come take your case and we'll go ahead and do the right remediation with documentation, and then we'll hand everything over to the attorney, so then that way he can go ahead and fight your case, and then we can work on your house without any money out of pocket.
Juan, thank you for schooling us on mold and for fixing up this home. Now, if people want to get in contact with you, how can they?
Well, the best way, if they go to the web and they visit us at www.ace2restore.com, or they can call us at 786-732-2779. Ace Restoration Services will manage your damage.
Welcome back to SOFLO Home Project. I am here with the design duo behind BRITTO Charette, David Charette and Jay Brito, touring one of their amazing properties located in the Portofino Tower in South Beach. The kitchen is tucked behind the custom-built dining space. It is a spacious cooking, eating area that has everything you would find in a high-end European kitchen. So I think this is really where that Italian aesthetic is highlighted beautifully.
Well, you know, Italian kitchens are typically small in most European projects, residential units, and this kitchen is also petite, but it packs a lot of function.
Yeah, absolutely.
The clients wanted to eat in the kitchen. They wanted an island. You look at the floor plan, it's like, how are you gonna get this, you know? It's
Plus,
like,
there's a utility room right off of that as well.
this is not a square room. It's not triangular. It's not. It doesn't have a specific shape.
Right.
So everything was designed to maximize the usage of it. Adding an island and adding a kitchenette next to this, I mean, it was kind of a challenge.
One of the things we try to avoid is also having upper floating shelves, and so this was a nice compromise between the stainless steel and bringing that up, but also integrating in the pantry and going to the utility room, that this whole wall looks like it's from the same panel. So it looks integrated, it doesn't stick out.
Now the backsplash has that reflective quality.
Both stainless steel, right? As well as wood. So we're trying to pull in the consistent use of oak. With stainless steel, you can have that shelf above, which is also in stainless steel, and the melee vent hood that pops out. So everything looks integrated.
And then in a way, the backsplash is also very modular.
They could be used as planters. So you can have, you know, oregano, you can have, you know, like basil or anything that you want to cook with, cilantro.
Yeah, I've never seen that with that almost like floating ledge going all the way across the entire backsplash. I'm sure Michelle Bernstein would love to cook in this kitchen, no doubt.
I love meat.
From SOFLO Taste.
Hey, it's Spiro from Good Greek Moving and Storage, and You may know us from moving large homes, but we also move small homes, whether it's one room, across town, or across the country. Big or small, we can handle it all. Whether it's a big move or a small move, you still have to pay attention to the details. We still have to take our time wrapping the furniture, disassembling things, and of course, setting things up on the other end. Lots of people think using friends and family is a good idea. You may think so at first, but once the move gets started, you can easily see why you need professionals. Good Greek Moving and Storage goes the extra mile to protect your items when removing you. We wrap your furniture inside the home and then unwrap it when we get to the final destination. This prevents damage not only to the furniture, but also to the walls and the doorways. So for the best move ever, dial ** Greek right from your cell for Good Greek Moving and Storage, or go to GreekMoving.com.
Next on SOFLO Home Project, we enter the coziest space in this home, the master suite, which feels more like you're sleeping in the clouds. Deborah Castro is the Regional Sales Director with Y-Green. Welcome back to SOFLO Home Project.
Thank you for having me again.
Absolutely. So Deborah, how many homeowners have you assisted through Y-Green?
We've actually done over 33,000 projects, so quite a bit.
Wow. And why do you think so many homeowners choose the Y-Green program to begin with?
I think homeowners like the fact that this is not tied to their credit score and that it's really not tied to their credit at all. So it's non-credit score based financing, and it's also really simple and easy. So homeowners can apply online, get their job started. The contractors don't get paid until the end. And I think all of those factors really are what brings homeowners to use us.
So you really protect the homeowners.
We really do.
Plus you also have bilingual staff too.
We do. We actually have Creole, Spanish, English, so we've got quite a bit.
To help all homeowners here in South Florida.
Yeah.
Great. Deborah, as you know, we are in the middle of hurricane season.
We are.
So what can homeowners do to prepare their homes?
So this is actually the busiest season that we have right now, which of course homeowners want to prepare their homes, make sure they're safe. So a lot of the homeowners always choose the hurricane impact windows and doors, of course the roof, and generators, which a lot of people don't know that we even finance. And to me, that's something that is something needed, obviously, with these storms.
Now, once a homeowner uses the Y-Green program, let's say they sell a home, how does that affect their initial investment?
So that's a good question. I think there's a lot of misconception that you can't sell your home and that you can't refinance, and that's actually not true.
Okay.
So you can absolutely refinance and you can absolutely sell your home. Most of the time what we do see is that you have to pay that off at closing, basically, but it does not have anything to do with the fact that you could not sell or refinance.
Deborah, lots of great information. Thank you again for being on SOFLO Home Project.
Thank you for having me again.
So to all the viewers that are watching and they want to contact the Y-Green program, how do they reach you?
We are actually locally here, which is awesome. Okay. So they can reach us at 866-IMAGINE or on our website, which is ygreen.com, and they can have all the information there, submit their application, and pretty much get started there.
Now you know. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Welcome back to SOFLO Home Project. Every vacation home needs a restful space to relax in at the end of the day, of course, after enjoying the beach activities, fun in the sun, and this one does not disappoint. The master suite is secluded from the rest of the home. This private retreat looks like you're entering a boutique hotel and spa.
The footprint of the project has got a lot of unusual angles, and what we've successfully done is really make great spaces, and one of those solutions was to create this beautiful curved area, and then we took the shears and we made a backdrop. So we really worked with the geometry for us and for the client.
It feels very much like a luxurious boutique hotel experience.
Everything that you see here except the light fixtures are designed by us.
So custom headboard. Describe the headboard, yes, because it's amazing.
The material that we use, it's a type of vinyl, but it's high-end, so it's not your typical vinyl that sticks into your skin. Yeah. So the reason why we use this is so it's easy to clean. If you have a gel on it, so it doesn't become dirty or anything, so it's easy to wipe. It actually
becomes like a headrest.
Right, correct. So this is the actual headrest.
Now, right off to my right side is an open concept closet, right. And then from there, there's a beautiful door. Describe the door that leads into the master bathroom.
That's right, it's a barn door that has a mirror on the other side. So if you're bathing, you can see the reflection of the downtown, so it gives you more of a view. Wow. That's $1 million bathtub.
Yeah.
I mean, it is, only because the way that you sort of set it apart from the space and you literally elevated it.
It would lift it.
With teak.
Yeah, describe that.
Right, the teak is unique in the entire project, so it kind of takes this beautiful sculptural freestanding tub and it elevates it even more, like it's on this pedestal. And then it also has this wonderful warm quality, but that's the only time that we use teak throughout the project.
It's nice to have those options when you're dealing with luxury interior design.
Oh, absolutely. Might as well, if you're doing something new, you know, might as well just get it up to date.
It's all the bells and the whistles.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, the fact that you integrated that circular mirror for the vanity, but with the larger mirror behind it that goes across the entire vanity too.
Right.
The mirror is excellent, and it's also the sculptural element in the room. The circle really starts to, it breaks up the geometry and it softens the whole space.
Again, gorgeous spa bathroom, gorgeous master retreat here, and right off of the master suite, there's almost like their own little private balcony that they can really take in those views, have morning coffee out there, conversations. So let's go ahead and experience it like you said before. Okay guys, so this would be the second balcony that the unit has.
So this is more like a lounging area.
Yeah.
You have the seating area on the side, and here is just to lay down and enjoy the views.
Yeah, the entire family can get onto this. It's fantastic. You got a little place for drinks on the side, and the entire circle can pivot.
And obviously it's made for outdoors
Right.
and still super chic.
Yes, absolutely, and comfortable.
Right. Again, this is Jay Brito and David Charette from Brito Charette Design Firm. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you again next weekend right here on SOFLO Home Project, only on Local 10, every Saturday morning. Till next weekend. If you missed any part of this designer tour, or you're looking for more design inspiration, make sure to check out all episodes online at SOFLOHomeProject.com. You can also submit your own design disasters, and you never know, we could be knocking on your door to help. And don't forget to follow us on social media, on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Next week on SOFLO Home Project, we tour a beautiful Pinecrest home renovation filled with lots of personality. It has an eclectic style and a mix of luxury and comfort.